Has appeared on this planet because he loves us so much that nobody can love us like God. That's why he comes to on this material world, to show us, to explain us that really I love you. But out of ignorance, out of not proper information or knowledge, spiritual knowledge, we sometimes understand partially or sometimes we get some different information. We don't have Srimad Bhagavatam in our houses. Lalitanath was so hard work he does and he bring Bhagavatam sets from Sweden, this and that. So that's why, to make our life successful, peaceful, happy, we have to get both knowledge. Whatever we are learning engineering, somebody is doctor or somebody is doing business, with understanding of spirituality. Otherwise, we have tried a lot and we are still struggling. Struggle will be there until we become God conscious in broad sense or in specifically Krishna conscious, because God, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is Krishna. And you have this? Yeah. Lord Ram is also an incarnation of Krishna. All incarnation comes from Krishna. If I will go in this discussion, this whole time will be finished. So I'm just going to discuss about only Lord Ram, how he has all the qualification to be called the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So again, one of our students will come and he will try to explain you what are those qualities. Come, Divya, Soumya. Stand here. And she will tell through action, so you also can remember.
Should I explain why or should I just say the names? Hare Krishna. Ramji, he is the most powerful. He is the most wealthy. He is the most renounced. He is the most famous. And he is the most beautiful.
So you counted the 6 qualities?
Yes, there's.
Five, 6, which one you left?
Most knowledgeable also.
Even if she left one, no problem. We will again discuss about this. Thank you very much, Divya. Soumya, Haribo. Why I took her as to speak? Because we are trying to give them this knowledge from the child, this age even it should be given at the age of 5, according to Srimad Bhagavatam, Prahlad Maharaj says. But we give our children mobile phone at the age of whatever. We give them laptop. We take them to some big swings or here and there, thinking that they will become happy. They become happy for some time. But when they become young, teenagers, they say, okay, Hare Krishna, Papa ji, I'm going my way, you live your way. Then we say, what wrong I did? Why they are not with me? Why they don't take care of me now? Because you didn't give this knowledge about Lord Ram. So the first qualification of being, or somebody calls himself or herself Bhagavan or Supreme Personality, is the person is most, let us say, rich person. He is the most, when he comes, when he spends the time on earthly planet, he shows this by his own quality. Because he has to show himself that I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then he shows this all 6 qualities in his activities or in his pastime, which we say. So the person is most, when Lord Ram was on this earth, it was many lakhs of years which will come. The first, let us say, Aishwarya or rich or facility, we can say. Bani means facility, right? If somebody has money and he's sitting in his one room, what is the use of his money? right? Money means people get facility. Big palaces or this and that, right? Then person knows, oh, he's a rich person. So Krishna purposefully, or Lord Ram purposefully shows this. So at that time when Lord Ram was there, the facility for the human being, let us say we are getting some facility in Denmark. What are the facilities? Free medical, right? Right? And what else? Pension after certain years of age, right? Shishti Mataji, we get some money after age. This is facilities given by Denmark government, which is wonderful. Clean roads, wonderful transportation. Angelina Mata used to tell me. And I see also wonderful transportation. But in Lord Ram's time, you know what was the facility to the people? They were able to choose their time of death. They could choose. No, I don't want to die now. Okay, stay there. Which government can give this facility on the planet now? Nobody can give. Because lacking God consciousness. But when Lord Ram was ruling, there was a facility. Nobody was getting any disease. No disease. Even if you have insurance, you would like to get disease and go to hospital? No, nobody wants. No, let me heart attack come and then I will go to hospital and enjoy. No. Baba, in India, my Guru Maharaj said, even if you do insurance, you don't want to get sick. And that was the facility. That was the richness of that at that time, Lord Ram's first time, like when he was ruling. You know. The people used to, you can see in this photo, you see, demigod used to come. Because they know that Lord Ram is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They used to, it is said if you follow Krishna consciousness, all demigods assist you. Because they know the value of being a God conscious or Ram conscious or Krishna conscious. They know the value, so they help. Like a child, when child start to walk, even child doesn't know the value of walking, but parents know, so they help him. Hold his hand, because they know the value of walking. Similarly, in higher consciousness, the demigods know the value of human form of life. We don't know. We think I will come in Denmark, get some IT job, getting some 40,000-50,000 krone, and that's all. Finish. No. This is just a part of human form of life. And Shastra says very heavily about that. I don't want to go in this again. The time will finish. It's already 4:05. So this is first. That he shows by his own example. And when the last one in about this, like his richness, when Mother Sita was sent because of request or whatever, Lord Ram is a Leela Purush, he's a Maryada Purushottama. He shows by his own example how a man should live, how a king should live. So because of this pastime, you know about somebody was telling that, Mother Sita was staying with Ravan. Ram can keep him in his house, but I will not keep you. There is a detailed discussion about that. If I will go in this, again, we will not be able to discuss this. This pastime of Lord's is not like a discussion of 40-50 minutes. No, it has to go on. That's why in India or in Asian countries, they speak 7 days minimum. It's not for half an hour. 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the evening. Then they discuss about pastime, detailed. Here we will just discussing who can be called Supreme Personality. Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, Narsingadev, those who are an incarnation of Krishna, they show by their own example. So we should not be cheated. And we should know to whom I have to worship, to whom I have to put my faith, to whom I have to surrender, which teachings. Then there is second, that they are most powerful. We have this? Yeah. This I didn't say about that. Sorry. Like Lord Ram made a golden statue of Mother Sita, made of pure gold. made of pure gold. They were not wearing only gold. They were eating in gold plates also. And that was not even Lord Ram pastime. Even if you go to the history of India, why Britishers came to India? Because they called India golden bird. Golden bird means people used to eat in these glasses are made of gold, not steel or something, or not plastic. People were not using this low-class material, gold, only gold. What to say about Lord Ram time? And then he is most powerful. He showed. He was just young when he came from his guru's ashram. And Vishwamitra Muni came to palace of Maharaj Dasharath. And they were just young boys. He said, I want your both son to come with me. That was like a disaster for Dasharath Maharaj. Because they were in love with Ram and Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan. That is called love. You know when some boy and girl fall in love, when boy is going here from other country, I seen when I am traveling different places, just I went to Spain, and I said they're hugging each other, this, that, because there is a separation feeling, right? Oh, my beloved is going, right? When there is a love. After 2 years, 3 years, it finished after marriage, this love. That is another thing. But when they are in fall in love, so they come hug each other. So there is some symptoms of love, loving reciprocation is there. But when we fall in love with Krishna, that love doesn't finish. Up to time of leaving the body even. Person cry out of ecstasy. Same attachment is there, which is we have attachment for our, let us say, son or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend. That is like a drop of attachment which we experience here in material love. What to say when we fall in love with Lord Ram or Krishna or Gaurang Mahaprabhu or Narsingadev or Jagannath. So Dasharath was completely devastated, but still Lord Ram went. And Lakshman also went with Vishwamitra Muni. And they were killing demons like this, you know. What is her name? Talaka. Talaka, na? Yeah. These demons were not like ordinary powerful people. They have all the power. They could devour you like this. Mr. Say you can understand like if somebody is standing with you in front of with AK-47 and you are challenging him. You have to have power to like, you know, stop his attack or something. So Lord Ram was young. He was killing them like anything. Vishwamitra Muni. Because these demons were disturbing Vishwamitra Muni for performing devotional service. It gives us also very great hope. If we perform devotional service, if problems come, don't worry. Lord Ram is there with his bows. Krishna is there with his Sudarshan. Don't worry about that. People sometimes afraid, oh, I will do, what will happen? Oh, what will happen to my business? Oh, what will happen to my, traveling or whatever attachment one has? Oh, what will happen to my tea? I have to drink tea every day. All these problems will be finished. So he's showing by his own example. He is the most powerful. And he killing demons like anything. Lord Ram, Krishna also same. 6 days old only. He killed Putana. Just to show us, to make our faith strong and strong and strong. It's not that in this material world after becoming God conscious, problems will not be there. Problem will be there because this material world is like this. But we will be not affected by the problem. We will be happily take the challenges, understanding that Krishna is with me. One devotee very nicely said, last time also he said, when we come to deities, normally people tell, oh, this is my problem, Krishna, please help me, this, that, or God, or Allah, please help me, this, that. He said, don't say like this. He said, tell problem, you are with me, this is my Lord. This is my Lord is standing, you will not be with me after some time. You don't have so much power to stand with me because I am surrendered to Krishna. And Krishna will take care. And he does. So he's most powerful. The Lord Ram shows by so many examples. He killed Ravana just by the help of, let us say, some people say with the help of monkeys, but that is his pastime. To understand the pastimes of Lord, we have to really understand first who is God. Then we will be able to understand the pastimes of the God, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Otherwise, people foolishly, ignorantly say, oh, what type of your God who could not take care of his wife, Mother Sita? Because they don't know what is God. Why he is doing this pastime? That is another his glorious actions, or how you call, I don't have proper word, like his, how you call this, his guna or lila. So we have to understand first who is God. Then we will be able to understand why Krishna is dancing with other girls. Why is running out of this fight. Why Lord Ram allow Ravana to took his wife? He is the supreme controller. So how he allowed? That is different discussion. But at least understand who can be called God. Most powerful, most rich, or most, let us say, Aishwaryavan, then most famous. These were like another pastime of breaking the bow of Lord Shiva. Oh no, Lord Shiva, which if I will discuss, time will be finished. So most famous, Lord appeared in Treta Yuga. There is a calculation upstairs, you can see. Anybody would like to calculate, add this whole years? 12 lakh years plus 8,64,000 years, it becomes 1,28,600 whatever. Who is a good mathematician? अरे IT वाले बैठे हो भाई. So that much lakhs of years before Lord appeared, and still we are talking about him. Maybe in this part of world people doesn't know, but if you go to eastern part of the world and you see on Diwali, oh my God, whole country is lighted like we have here in Christmas time. He is also pure devotee of God, Jesus. That is also good. But there on Diwali time, whole country is lighted. People give sweets to each other. They celebrate. Why? Because by celebrating these pastimes of Lord, like their appearance specifically, Ram Navami is coming, we become purified. We become intelligent. We become peaceful. That's why he comes and show. That's why it's going on, going on, going on. If you read these transcendental books like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, even if you read 100 times, I can write on the paper, 101 times you will find new and new things. Because this is transcendental, spiritual subject matter. It never become old. Like Krishna never become old. Lord Ram never become old. Similarly, their teachings never become old or let us say boring. No, it's wonderful. We have to have this proper consciousness, that's all. To read them, to understand them. So our next quality is, which is number 4, most knowledgeable. In Krishna's pastime, he learned all 64 arts. There are 64 arts in this material world. I don't know in schools they teach even how many arts they teach. I don't know. But 64 arts according to Vedic schools. The student has to learn 64 arts to live peacefully, happily. Then the student will go anywhere in the world. He can sustain himself. But that was another reason to understand 64 arts. Just to understand how Supreme Personality of Godhead is such a beautiful personality. That was the whole goal of education before. in Gurukula. That was the whole goal. The Kshatriya specifically has to learn this spirituality that they were used to call Raj Rishi. So Lord Ram shows that by his own example. Because when this Raj Rishi will rule the world or rule the country will have peaceful and happy people. Like in Lord Ram time, they could choose anytime they can leave body. This facility is available. But how to access? Even just 5,000 years before, I'm talking about lakhs of years before. Just 5,000 years before, Bhishma Pitama has this facility. Even now, if you will go to Himalayas, or if you go to Kumbh Mela, you will find sadhus who are hundreds and hundreds of years old. So this facility is there, but the problem is we don't go. We think whatever I know, it is enough. Arey nahi Baba, this is the starting. This is ABC of human form of life. To become a doctor or become an engineer or become businessman. This is not even, let us say, ABC of human form of life. This is just how to eat. Because everybody does for money. I have to have money. Again, if I will go in this discussion, things will go different. So Lord Ram showed by his own example. He was living in forest. How would he know which fruit is good to eat? Even Mother Sita knew, because that was her job to feed Lord Ram. She even knew. These teachings were taught by every house before in Vedic culture. All girls or women were taught which food you have to eat, what time. So you have to be healthy. Now doctors have to tell us. What do you call that? Nutrition? And dietitians, they told, oh Prabhu, your body is like this, you have to eat. Because we don't know. Before people knew, even mothers knew. This all science. How to live, how to make house in forest, this and that. Everything. Lord Ram knew everything. Most famous pastime of making a bridge on the ocean. This is because of Lord Ram this bridge was made. Before people were not accepting, they said this is mythology. Now even NASA says yes, there was something, right? They give the photo, yes, there is some bridge. Because I don't understand anything, it doesn't mean that this is mythology. Nahi Baba, your intelligence is not so much developed. So develop your consciousness and intelligence. Then this higher spiritual method, higher spiritual subject matter will come in our understanding. If I teach this beautiful girl, she is hearing very attentively with his father. If maybe she is not understanding anything, but because his father knows, she will get benefit. And in another way, if I start teaching her mathematics, like our Anita or Nina. Anita is here. If I will teach, Anita, do you know math? She will say yes. I say 2 plus 2, she will say 4. I say, okay, you know math. Sin theta plus cos theta is what? She say, what is this? And this is higher grade of math. Same math. Right? So she has to grow up. She has to become like a Yasmin. When she will go in different class, then she will understand. So it's a matter of our consciousness. If we are not understanding what is written in our Shastra, Lord Ram made a bridge without any pillar. Yes, he can make. He can do anything. Because God can do anything. That's why he is God. If God cannot do something, then why is God? But there is higher understanding also more. I don't want to make you confused, but I would like to speak because this is past time. Like when we say God cannot do anything. God can do everything. So how he was, let us say, bound by Mother Yashoda. Nobody can bound him. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So how he did, how he allowed this? This is the matter of loving reciprocation. God is so much wonderful personality. When we fall in love with him, when we want to please him, then there is a competition between devotee, like people like us, and the God. Because Mother Yashoda want to bind Krishna, Krishna says okay. Even in this pastime, it shows that every time, two finger short. We will again hear in Damodar Mas this pastime. Why? Because Krishna wants to show. And some people can say, oh, what type of God it is? He is bound by the mother, he is crying. Baba, again, same. Because you have not developed consciousness, so you cannot understand. So develop your consciousness by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very simple method. You don't have to go to Himalayas to stand upside down in ice or sit in any river. No, just wherever you are, just start chanting. So many people are there, they become pure. They start chanting, all bad habits finish. Then most beautiful. He is the most beautiful personality, you know. What is the proof? This is, when he was in a forest, the rishis, the austere people who lives material world, they don't have to do anything with the facilities of the material world. They live in the forest, they eat fruits and this, they are very austere. They are tyagis, or how you call, detached people. Nothing can attract them. You bring this yogis or sadhus, you bring them in front of the best food of the world. Lasagna, pizza or whatever, biryani or this and that. Whatever. If it is not offered, they will not touch even. They will not see that. Because it's not Krishna Prasadam. Because they are in fall in love with Krishna. So these detached people, when they saw Lord Ram, they immediately had a desire. Oh, if I can enjoy with this person can be my husband. You know, this austere person. Means to say they also got a desire for enjoyment with Lord Ram. And that is the principle of our life. Yes, we had a tendency for enjoyment. We want to enjoy. Yes, I want to eat good food. Who says don't eat good food? Offer it to God. We will give you nice prasadam just after this. Nice, wonderful prasadam. But it is offered. Similarly, you can do in your home. You want to eat whatever, but it has to be under the guidance. Again, same thing. What God says, you can eat this, you cannot eat this. That is for our benefit. Then cook and offer and eat. But these detached people, they become attracted to Krishna, Lord Ram. Lord Ram says, I understand your desire. This is like different relationship we can develop with Supreme Personality in this relation. One can be a Supreme Personality can be your husband, he can be your friend, he can be your, let us say, son. There are 5 rasas. Shant, Dasya, Sakya, Vasalya and Madhurya. So the Dandakaranya Rishi, they wanted to have relationship in Madhurya ras. So Lord Ram said, not in this. Next time I am coming, soon I am coming in Dwapar, then I will fulfill your desire. Krishna fulfill all our spiritual desires, all. We have to have that desire, that's all. Prabhupada came just 40 rupees, we all know. But he had a desire to establish the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He had a desire to, everybody should know about Krishna, whole world. Now we are sitting in Denmark and hearing about Lord Ram because of his desire. We are just following his footsteps, that's all. We just have to do that only. Just this. We have to have spiritual desires. Spiritual desires will come when we will understand who is God. What is his pastime? Why he does pastime? Then spiritual desire will come. Oh, I should also make a beautiful temple. Then Krishna fulfill. For him, nothing is impossible. Nothing. We can't even think. Everything is possible for him. So he was so beautiful. Then he is most renounced. This is the last quality. 6th one. Most renounced. This is very difficult to being a most renounced. He was going to be a king next morning. And king of not just small place, like whole Ayodhya. And I told you the opulence of the Ayodhya. When he came to know that his father gave the promise, even he didn't give promise. He could say, oh father, you gave promise, I didn't give. Now it is happened. A lot of time we hear also. You gave promise, I didn't give. But he's so wonderful personality because Dashrath Maharaj is his devotee. He is pure devotee. He wants that Lord's Supreme Personality should be his son. So he say, okay, I will be your son. Then he came as Lord Ram, Lakshman. But because Dashrath Maharaj gave promise, he will fulfill. That is loving God. When we become his pure devotee, when we fall in love with him, he say, okay, whatever you feel, na me bhaktya parnashyati. He says to Arjuna, Arjuna, you say, my devotee will never perish. So many pastimes are there. He just left. Whole kingdom he left. Wonderful character, Mother Sita. She was a queen, how queens, how she raised up. We can't even imagine. But she went with Lord Ram. This is called husband-wife. That's what I'm saying. Maryada Purushottama. He showed by his own example. First Lord Ram. He showed by his own example such a character. Mother Sita also went. That's why we tell all our congregation, those who have sons, they should send them to Gurukul. Then they will become nice personalities. When they will have a wonderful character, automatically wife will follow. Don't have to do anything. So Lord Ram immediately left everything. Complete detachment. But love for his devotee. Actually, if you will scrutinizingly study these pastimes of even Lord Ram, Krishna or Nrsimhadev, this is just loving reciprocation of Supreme Personality for his devotees. Paritranam sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sthapanas arthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. I come again and again. Paritranam sadhunam, that is his business, that's all. Vinashaya cha dushkritam, he does kill the demons, but just to show how much I love you. He left Govardhan. He entered in the snake's mouth. Right? Agasur. He can go all the way to Sri Lanka, made a bridge for his pure devotee. Yeah. Because the Ravan was number one rascal, disturbing devotees. So, if we will perform devotional service, Krishna can do anything for us. Believe that's what is his pastime. Oh Lord Ramachandra. He entered in the forest and he ate this Shabri. We have this photo. The Shabri was sitting in the forest, middle of the forest. She was waiting for Lord Ram. And she used to eat, bear. How you call bear in English? This one fruit, smaller green fruit, bear. And she used to taste first. If it is good, she will keep for Lord Ram. And she will be waiting for years and years and years when Lord Ram came. And Krishna is in everybody's heart. He knows. Lord Ram went directly to Shabri. And he was eating what is already eaten by Shabri. Normally first we offer Idam Krishnaya Nama. There was nothing like that. She ate and then this is called loving. This is called love. And Lord Ram ate that. Lakshman was, what you are doing? He says, okay. This is love. That much he loves us. And that love we all can experience again. We will start this chanting. Please take it seriously. Do it with as much attention you can do. Stop your phone or throw your phone somewhere. Put on switch off mode. And with full attention, chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.